The lights of Las Vegas burned bright that night, reflecting off gold, sweat, and dreams. The MGM Grand pulsed like a living heart, thousands of fans roaring, banners waving, the air electric with anticipation. This was no ordinary night. This was Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated genius of modern boxing, stepping into the ring against the storm from Argentina, Marcos El Chino Maidana. The world expected another Mayweather masterclass, another night of clean precision and untouchable defense. But what unfolded inside those ropes would be far from easy. From the moment Maidana walked through the tunnel, there was fire in his eyes, a hunger that burned beyond the lights. He wasn't coming to survive. He was coming to make history. The opening bell cut through the noise like a blade. Maidana charged forward instantly, throwing wild, looping shots that came from strange, ugly angles, the kind that no textbook could teach and no defense could easily anticipate. Mayweather, composed as ever, tried to measure the distance, but Maidana wouldn't let him breathe. He cornered Floyd against the ropes and unleashed a barrage. Hooks, overhands, even elbows and shoulders in the mix. It wasn't clean boxing. It was a street fight disguised in gloves. The crowd rose to its feet as the undefeated king was forced into chaos. Blood trickled from above Mayweather's eye after a head clash, and suddenly, perfection looked mortal. The Argentine fans erupted, chanting their hero's name as Floyd wiped the blood and adjusted his stance. For once, the storm had reached him. As the rounds rolled on, the rhythm began to shift. Mayweather, ever the genius, studied the madness. He found patterns in Maidana's wildness, moments between the chaos where precision could live. He started pivoting instead of retreating, rolling under punches and firing back crisp counters, sharp rights to the chin, jabs to the body that stopped Maidana mid-step. Still, Maidana refused to fade. Every time Floyd landed clean, the Argentine responded with three of his own, determined to turn this chess match into a brawl. It was beauty clashing with brutality, the calm against the storm. The fans didn't blink. Every second carried danger. By the middle rounds, Mayweather's adjustments began to take shape. The timing sharpened, the spacing tightened, and his punches started to sound different. Harder, cleaner, colder. Maidana kept pressing forward, but his volume met Floyd's precision, and the difference began to tell. Floyd's shoulder roll deflected punches like water off stone, and his right hand sliced through the air with surgical intent. Yet Maidana's heart refused to surrender. Even when the body shots slowed him, even when his breathing grew heavier, he kept throwing, looping overhands, desperate but dangerous. Each round was a war of endurance and will. The crowd couldn't decide who they loved more, the artist or the warrior. As the championship rounds approached, both men bore the marks of battle. Mayweather's face was swollen, Maidana's nose bloodied, their gloves heavy with effort. Floyd, though, looked sharper now, his composure never lost, his accuracy rising with every exchange. He moved like a whisper, slipping, countering, controlling space. Maidana, meanwhile, kept charging like a bull that refused to die. His punches came slower now, but his intent remained savage. Every swing was a message. I will not quit. The crowd, sensing the final act, roared with every exchange. 10 seconds left in the round. Both men stood center ring, trading blows, refusing to yield. The final bell rang, and the arena exploded. Sweat and blood glistened under the lights as both men raised their arms. Floyd's corner smiled with quiet confidence, Maidana's with raw pride. The decision came. 1 card even, 2 in favor of Mayweather. A majority decision. The king had survived the storm, but he had not escaped untouched. For the first time in years, the genius had been made to bleed, to fight, to endure. Maidana had not taken his crown, but he had shaken the throne. As the night faded, one truth lingered: perfection is not untested, and greatness is not given. It's earned under fire, one heartbeat at a time.